Gentlemen, what's up? Hope we're doing well. Hope we're having an absolutely fantastic start to the day. So, for the last 6 months, in terms of how we do 90-day strategic strikes here inside of the Fellowship, we've had to change the venue that we do that. So we normally do it at St. John's House. Absolutely amazing place, run by an amazing couple just around the corner here from One Man Empire HQ. But with new regulations, new red tape and all that sort of stuff, it's meant that we can't run those sessions in person there. So we've been running them here at One Man Empire HQ, which is absolutely awesome. Problem being that I created an automation, I think it was probably about 5 or 6 years ago, that warms members up to those meetings with homework, with reminders and all that sort of stuff. And of course, when we changed the venue, that then meant that that system was irrelevant and needed changing because the address, the postcode, the sat-nav stuff and all that sort of stuff changed. Calendar creations in terms of the appointments were all wrong and out of date. So what that's meant for the last, I don't know how long, those things have had to be manually done. So there's been manual reminders from me and from Sue that meetings are happening. There's been manual reminders about where this thing's happening, what to expect and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, I can't believe how much time, energy and effort these manual processes have taken on mine and Sue's behalf over the last 6 months or so. I reckon we've probably spent, if we were to add it together, 5 days dealing with this, again, just little bits of admin that need to happen, business as usual, which is a week's worth of somebody's time, which in a whole grand scheme of things is a load of money and a whole host of time, energy and effort down the drain. So yesterday, I finally spent the 10 minutes that needed to be spent to update the addresses in all the automated calendar appointments, to update the reminders in all the automated emails. So it now points them here to One Man Empire HQ instead of St. John's House down the road. And it got me thinking about how important systems are. And that system that was created 6 years ago has essentially been saving time after time after time after time after time and removed all that manual labor, all that manual admin and all that sort of stuff. And more importantly, has removed the headspace from me or Sue being like, shit, we've got someone booked in for a 90-day strategic strike next week. Have we reminded them? Have we gone out and all that sort of stuff? It's just been happening consistently without anyone having to do it. So the moral of the story is this, my friend. Systems will always set you free. They stop the internal pressure inside your head. It's why whenever I'm getting involved in other new businesses, new entities and all that sort of thing, the systems are the things that always get in place first. Those are the things that save legwork, they save energy, and they also stop you bringing on a load of wasted bodies in terms of employees that aren't necessarily needed. So moral of the story is this, my friends. If you're sat there at the moment and you're going, Jesus Christ, I've got so much manual admin that I'm currently doing. There's so many reminders that I'm doing. There's so many calendar appointments I need creating. And that's just one element of the business. Systemize, 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 and then automate that or die. It's amazing how much time and energy it's saved. So much so that I'd forgotten that automation was even in place and running it each and every single time. When a member comes to those meetings, they get the exact same consistent experience without me or anyone else having to think of it. It's fucking powerful. So have a good one, gentlemen, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.